Hey guys, this is Dinosaur and you or Vivian. I hope you're having a great week. It's cold here in Boston. Um, this cold doesn't want to go, and yeah, we are back with cold. So I have here um, a little different kind of video today. This is for Feel Look Art. I just want to show you a little bit of a couple different things that requested the company to show you. And I've been working on this magic unicorn that I'm getting closer to finish this piece. It's beautiful. And but before I finish this canvas, I wanted to show you how beautiful this canvas is. And I wanted to show you actually how good the canvas is and everything. Like they want me to show you the marks and glue and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know if it's because it's maybe people they have accidents with the glue or something. Who knows what? But let me tell you. First of all, the canvas in general is gorgeous. It's beautiful, soft. It's really look. My cat hair is everywhere, right? The more you add the drills, the more softer the canvas will get, right? So as you can see, it's right there with the logo. So, and here is no drills, okay? I put the lens closer. Let me show you. All right there is no drills. Let me see if I can, how closer I can get. Okay, I think we're closer, right? All right, so this is pour glue. I don't know if some people they are not sure or they don't know between the difference between pour glue and double-sided adhesive, but this is a pour glue because the glue was dumped directly into the canvas and it's not a double-sided because if it was a double-sided you wouldn't be able to do this, do all that because and then you really ruin this canvas. But because it's pour glue, you can do that. All right. So let me show you how good is this. All right. So let me take it off. The paper is really good. Mind you, I work from baggies. Okay. Let me show you what I do. I take it off the little sticker it comes in the box. I use this little um, containers that I bought. Let me pull back. Okay, I bought these containers and I put all my baggies there. You see, so that way they are all organized by colors, and then I don't have to be so every time I just pull a color, they there in order from one to whatever. All right. So yes. All right. So let me show you. We are talking about, I don't know to turn this off. Let me see. Maybe that will show better. Let's see. All right. So as you can see, look, I have hand cream on my hands. Um, and then, um, all right. So when I use my pens, sometimes my pens get on top of this and then they get stuck. Literally. Um, look. Sometimes, look. See? They get stuck in there and like the glue is amazing. Alright? Now, But supposedly, I've been putting my hand like in the same place over and over, and I don't notice that. And I'm like, holy crap. And then it's not sticky anymore, right? Because you know, I know, we do that all the time, right? So, for example, here, it's not that sticky anymore, right? Because let's say it's not that sticky. Let's take out some drills. Let's see. This is symbol R27 for hitting his belly. And what we're gonna do is let's see how sticky they are, because I noticed it wasn't being too sticky. So how we gonna fix that? Because I always tend to put my hand over when I'm not looking, because sometimes I do this and I put my hand over and then I'm like, oh. So how do we fix that? I will tell you, because it's not ruined. Trust me. Some people, they're like, it's not sticky, and that's, I think it might be some people thinking it's no more glue, or the glue is gone, or something like that, and that is not true. So let me see. So for example, let's say here is not sticky anymore. Let's say I have hand cream on my hands, that's why I'm not that sticky here. So let's see. For example, well, it's stuck because it's light, but let's see, it's not super sticky. Let me see. I would use this. If it wasn't sticking the symbols at all, like the drills, they wasn't staying. Let's see, I have a drill here. Let's suppose that I have one. It's nothing here, but let's suppose I have. So I put it there and I go like, it's not sticking. What should I do? Oh my God. Now I cannot progress because it's not sticky anymore. I'm gonna have to call the company because this canvas is not good anymore. I'm sure some people do that. Don't do that, okay? You can fix that problem. Let me tell you what. You know this? You see this? Yes. You can use one of these. Let me show you what. You just grab one of these, okay? You just grab one, okay? Don't use the ones that have blades. Just use these ones. They won't harm the canvas, okay? So you just go like this, okay? You just go like this. And then the sticky will come back. And then you just blow it a little bit. You just let it dry. Let it dry. Let's see. And then it will be fixed. Let's see. You see. Okay. So now, okay, now it's dry now. Oh yeah. Okay. So now we can do that, and we can use a multiplacer. Bam. See that? Let's see. Voila. These are not good drills. That's why they didn't stick. So we just replace them. Sometimes we don't see that when we're grabbing a couple drills. They're not okay. So we just replace them with the good ones. And that's all good. Because sometimes we're not looking on the bottom. See? And it's so good. And yes, just like that. If you don't know how to use multiplacer, it's okay. You can use single placer, not a problem. You use a single placer and you go one by one, one by one. You make sure you put it on top of the letter, right there on the middle, and it will cover the entire letter. Because remember, it's no more training wheels, because the training wheels, they used to be terrible, and everybody hate them. Everyone. Trust me, we all hate them. Because and then they used to show. They used to show. So now it's no more training wheels. Alright, see that? Alright, let's cover one more. Okay, see, let me show. Because I'm not using my iPad. Okay. This is a 7 placer what I'm using. Right there. See right there? Okay. Perfect. You see that? Beautiful. Look at that. Look at those drills. And not only that, these drills, they are so sparkly. This is insane. These drills, they have so many facets. It's just unbelievable. It's like, wow. I cannot wait to finish this canvas. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And this came with rhinestones. You see all these? You see these ones here? These are rhinestones right here. And it's just so sparkly. It's just unbelievable. And the trash is not a lot of trash. Look at the trash. Well, this is very sparkle, but look at the trash. It's when they have like a little, they're super round on the bottom, or they are cupcake, like they have holes, stuff like that. But it's normal because they're resin, right? So, what you guys think? Another thing about the glue, you always can like make sure when you finish, every time you finish, you not working on your canvas, always make sure you cover your canvas with the plastic that it comes with. Some people, they use parchment paper, or they use this type of papers right here. Let me show you. Sometimes they use this type of papers right here. They are okay. Some of them are okay, and sometimes me myself, I don't use them. I don't know, but they are beautiful. A lot of people use them because they love working on sections. So people, they like to break like everything in sections. So they like to put them like this. So every time they want to work in one section, they lift that up. And but some people notice that when they work in certain section, they have noticed that the area is less sticky that when they just use the original plastic. So it's up to you if you want to use those release papers or the original paper. So keep that in mind, okay? And well, like I said, if you're going to add a special extra ABs like I always do, for example, I did added ABs myself here. That doesn't affect the canvas at all. You can always do whatever you want. It won't affect the glue whatsoever. Just make sure when you put things on top of the glue, just be careful when especially you have your tray on top, because remember, it's super sticky. Sometimes you put your tray with the drills on it, and when you want to move it, everything is gonna go flying. So just be careful with that. because trust me, it had happened to me. Everything goes flying and go like so. All my pen to tend to get sticky there. So yeah, I always tend to like try to keep one area covered and uncover the area what I'm working on. That's what I do. But I tend to work uncover big areas. That's what I. That's what that happens sometimes. That I tend to put my hand on it. But overall, the drills are amazing. I don't have no complaints whatsoever. They're super sparkly. The glue is amazing. Um, super sticky. The symbols very clear, as you can see. Is nothing, no blurry symbol. So yeah, and these are available right now on the website. So I think by tomorrow, if I can't, I might have a finish. If I can tonight, because this is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So that way I can start with another one. Plus, soon I'm going to have another unboxing very soon from this company too. So stay tuned for that. So I hope this clear up some of the questions that you guys have. Like I said, if you ever lose some of the glue, use some wet, some of these wet wipes. Trust me, you won't damage the canvas at all. Trust me on that. But do not use the ones they have bleach on it, or like Clorox and stuff like that. It's better not to. Just the simple ones. It's better. Inclusive, you can use the ones you use to remove your makeup. You can use those ones too. If you was asking a question that I answer now. So if you have more questions, you can ask me in the comment section, and I promise I will try to answer as fast as I can. All right. So have a great night. Let me know what you think. If you haven't ordered, what are you waiting for? I have a code for you, and you can go and check it out. The page. They have a million canvases. They've been coming out, and trust me, this company, they have a great canvases, and the prices are pretty good because these are premium canvases. Okay, so guys, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.